Hello, everyone. Welcome to Doing It Live with TIMEBAT and Bat Snacks. My name is Bat Snacks.
And I'm TIMEBAT.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Episode 2.
Episode 2, the second episode of Doing It Live.
Episode of many episodes to come.
Many more to come.
Yep. So what is this show all about? Why don't you explain it to everyone at home?
So the first part of this show is going to be us talking about maybe a recent news item, some pop culture stuff, just kind of anything that's been going on in our lives recently. Then after we do a little bit of talking about that, we'll play a game. We play games on this show every episode, and we try to keep at a running tally of what games we play
and who's in the lead.
Who's in the lead.
And they're always really bad games.
Yeah, they're always bad games, but there is always a winner, so it's very important, you know.
Oh, yes, to keep track of all that. And you won last week.
I did win the last one,
by
but you're still...
the skin of your teeth.
Yes, but you are still in the lead by total points.
Yes. Well, we'll go over that.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Segment. So, news items for this week's going on. I know you've been watching the international Dota tournament right now.
Yeah, I've been watching the international. It's the biggest Dota tournament, maybe the biggest video game tournament ever.
I could see that, yeah. Sure.
I think there was like a $20 million prize pool this year, which is crazy amounts of money.
Yeah,
and it's like really well produced and stuff. I've been enjoying watching it.
Who's in the lead?
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, I don't actually follow the teams or have a favorite team or anything.
So you just kind of watch it casually. You watch it like I watch soccer.
Yeah, I'm a casual.
I know how the game is played, but I don't know who the people are playing.
Yes, the fact that there's such a very big, well-produced video game tournament is just interesting to me.
Yeah, sure. We've made it. We've made it as gamers, apparently.
Yeah.
We can have $2 million, video game tournaments.
You can win $2 million in a tournament.
Yeah. Why didn't you do that for your career?
Because it's hard.
You could have been a professional. What was the game you really liked? Let's see.
StarCraft.
StarCraft player. Sure. Yeah, we were both really good at StarCraft, if I remember correctly.
They didn't have like $20 million.
And by really good, I mean
we were
really
good. Wink.
Bad. I was pretty bad. I don't know if you remember when we used to play StarCraft, but I was never very good at the game of StarCraft.
Anybody can be good at StarCraft if they have enough photon cannons.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. My strategy was like, I had two strategies. I always played Protoss, and he either went Zealot Rush, or I did the Cannon Push, which, if you're unfamiliar with that, is just building your base into the opponent's base and setting up a bunch of defensive structures in your opponent's base to kill them.
And hopefully they don't attack them.
And hopefully they don't notice you are encroaching into their base with slow-moving units that build stuff. So, yeah, that was my great StarCraft strategy.
But yeah, I've been watching the international. I've also been watching a little bit of Stranger Things, which you told me to watch last episode. And
that is a fantastic show.
Yeah, I'm very glad you told me to watch that show. I can confirm that it is good.
What episode are you on right now?
I'm on episode 4.
You finished episode 4?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm about halfway through though.
Okay, you're halfway through. Yeah. I mean, I love that show. I think it's really good.
Yeah, it's real good.
It's easy to accidentally watch all of it. I had to like pace myself, so that I didn't watch it all in like one night.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of difficult to not do.
I'm definitely gonna rewatch it as soon as I'm done. It's that good.
The characters are good too.
Characters are excellent.
I enjoy the cop guy, Hopper, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I like the cop. I like the mom. She's really good.
The kids remind me.
The kids are amazing.
Kids
actors.
are amazing, and I like the kids so much in that show because, I'm not super old, but I'm not super young. But I remember being a kid, and I definitely remember kids exactly like, they're written like actual kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that was pretty much us.
They're not like a Hollywood version of children. They're like basically what kids are.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot because it's like, okay, everyone knows a kid that's like the main character Will or whatever. Everyone knows a character that's like Mike. Everyone knows like a Dustin or whatever. You know, like their personalities are very similar to like actual kids, and it's not like, oh, kids in regular Hollywood, they never curse and they don't really get into trouble. They're just kind of there. But in the show, they're really well written. So
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I really like the show. But how do you like about like all the sci-fi elements and all that stuff?
Yeah, it's got some good sci-fi elements, some paranormal kind of stuff.
Have you figured out the twists yet or
no? No, I haven't.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't say twists. I mean, there are reveals, obviously.
I don't want to spoil anything for someone, but so far what I've got is that there is a world like the Veil of Shadows.
Yes.
And there's monsters from that dimension that are making their way into our dimension.
Right.
Or affecting it somehow.
Right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Once you're done, we can talk even more about it because there's
we'll have a spoiler.
There's a lot of theories
episode
about all that after you finish the show, because they do answer a lot of your questions, but they don't answer all of them, which I think that's a good kind of strategy for a show like that, because it's just enough to satisfy you while keeping you interested in the questions.
Yeah. And the fan theories are probably just as good, if not better, as anything they could have written into the show themselves.
Yeah, probably true.
It's more interesting that way.
So anyway, it's a really good show, and we can talk about that when you get done with it. But let's talk about the look and feel of it. Isn't it a really cool thematically the feel of
it's
watching
very
the show?
Outer Limits.
It's very good, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really good. Even just the intro and the music.
I love the intro so much. It's it really gets you right in the mode.
It's very simple, but it's so good.
But it gets you in the mode of okay, I know what this show is about. Right off the bat. Not what it's about, but what the tone they're going for. You know what I mean? The weird kind of strange tone. I love the intro so much. It's probably one of my favorite intros in TV. And the letters are coming down, and creating the logo.
It has kind of a BioShock kind of feel to it.
Yeah,
almost.
And it kind of has this an interesting thing I noticed. Someone told me about it. Is so the logo, it's Stranger Things and Strangers Above Things, and then there's a line in between, and the line in between is kind of represents the barrier between the worlds.
Oh.
And there's a part when the logo's moving that you can see part of the bottom word kind of creep up into the top word. So
That's true.
Things is coming into. So it's kind of an interesting they're merging, together, because the logo kind of comes together really close together. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's a really cool observation.
And then this is just a nerdy thing that I really like about it. But at the end of the logo, it excuse me, it zooms into the letters.
Yeah.
And then the letters go transparent, and then you zoom through them into the first scene or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? I don't know why. I just really, really like that.
Yeah. The intro is super good.
The intro is super good. The music in that show is really, really good too.
Yeah.
I mean, everything about the production values I really, really, really like. I mean, I don't want to talk about the story too much and the characters too much because it's spoilers, but just the production of that show is really, really spot on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be interested to know if, the director has done any other shows before, if that's kind of his
I think they're relatively new. I was reading about it. I think they're relatively new. They've done one independent film before this. And I think they just pitched this to Netflix, and Netflix was sure. So, I'd be interested to see what.
Yeah, I'll watch whatever they do next.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of my feeling too, because I really, really like the show. I also like the way it. You probably haven't gotten to. I'm not going to spoil anything, but they do a really good job at playing into your expectations. They walk a very fine line of doing exactly what you expect them to do, but then surprising you as well. Mm-hmm. And a lot of shows go either one of two extremes. It's either everything is expected, there are absolutely no surprises, or everything is a surprise, and the surprise is just boring and they completely lose their value. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this show does a really good job of like playing to your expectations enough that's like, oh, I kind of called that in the last episode, but then also giving you enough surprises to like want you to get you to keep watching,
to keep thinking more and more
exactly.
about it.
And it's a really good line, and I feel like a lot of shows and movies are awful at that today, because it's either, like I said, it's like everything's a surprise, and then eventually nothing is a surprise because you're expecting like crazy shit to happen,
Yeah.
or like everything is so predictable that there's like really no reason to watch it anymore. So that's one of the reasons I really like it, and we can talk about specific instances after you finish.
Yes.
That, but there you go. That's Stranger Things. I give it an A+. And we can talk about how you liked it after maybe next episode if you're done by then.
I'll probably be done by then.
Cool. So what else is going on in entertainment and all that shit? Have you seen any movies lately?
No, I know I said I was going to.
You said you were going to see Suicide Squad last time.
I chose not to.
You did not see it. Why? Now, why did you do that? You said you were very adamant about seeing Suicide Squad.
I was really excited about seeing it, but...
And then you saw the reviews, right?
It's not just the reviews.
No, you saw the reviews last week, and we talked
Yeah.
about how you still wanted to see it.
But I talked to people that I know.
Uh-huh.
And
Like me.
Yeah, like you.
They were like, don't waste your money.
Okay, so I asked a few people this specific question. It's, what was worse, Suicide Squad or Batman and Robin?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Batman and Robin.
Yeah, because I actually kind of liked Batman and Robin a little bit.
All right, I'm ending the recording right
There
now.
were all right. No, let me clarify. There were parts of that movie that I really enjoyed.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Is Batman and Robin the one? So that's the one with
It's
Mr.
exactly
Freeze.
what you think it is.
Well, I know. I just always get them confused because the post Tim Burton Batmans, before the Christopher Nolan ones,
yeah,
like one of them has George Clooney and one of them has Val Kilmer, and I get them confused every time because they're both really schlocky and bad.
All right, so Batman and Robin is Val Kilmer, and it's the one with Mr. Freeze and Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. And
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So that one's with Arnold in it.
Yes.
Okay, so I can see the entertainment value of that one.
Yes.
Because of Arnold.
And that's kind of where it ends.
Yeah.
It's just Arnold. But yeah, everybody I've talked to has said that Batman and Robin is indeed better than Suicide Squad.
Wow,
so.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
So you actually know people who've seen Suicide Squad?
Yeah, my boss has.
Fair enough. Are you sure Batman and Robin isn't the one with George Clooney in it? I feel like it's the one.
I'm pretty sure.
Hold on, I'm going to Google this right now.
Yeah, look that up. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure Batman and Robin is...
Because the other one was...
It's the one with the butt shots and the
remember.
nipples.
No, yeah, that's the George Clooney one.
I'm not just
No,
being
that's
vulgar. That really happened.
No, I know. That's the George Clooney one. You're wrong.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
What?
I thought Batman Forever was after Batman and Robin, but Batman Forever was before Batman and Robin.
Batman Forever, that was the one...
That was the one with Two-Face and the Riddler.
Okay.
That had Val Kilmer in it.
Okay, I was wrong. So George Clooney was in Batman and Robin.
Yeah. And then, George Clooney was in Batman. It doesn't matter. So, what? I wonder why. Let's talk about Batman and Robin and Batman Forever for a second. So, you get Batman Forever coming out in 1995, and Val Kilmer is the new Batman, and that's, like, hot stuff. You know, everyone wants to be Batman, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And Val Kilmer is still, like, at his peak of being a star, you know. And then, the movie, I guess, it does really well, but I guess it is panned by critics. And then, 1997 comes along 2 years later, and Val Kilmer is out, and George Clooney is in.
And after, you said it was 1997?
Yeah, 95 and 97.
So when did Batman Begins come out? Because I'm pretty sure Batman and Robin killed Batman movies for at least 10 years.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It was...
Batman Begins came out in 2005, so it wasn't quite 10 years, but it was almost. It was eight years.
Yeah,
later.
And I'm pretty sure that's because of Batman and Robin.
So I wonder why Val Kilmer didn't want to return.
Uh,
It's kind of a weird decision, I feel like. for Val. It says here scheduling conflicts, but
yeah, maybe he just got a better offer.
he was in The Saint. That's the scheduling conflict. I've never even heard of this movie.
I've never heard of it.
And this is what he decided to do, other than Batman and Robin.
I mean, he didn't choose wrong.
I mean, no, but we remember Batman and Robin, and we don't remember The Saint.
That's true.
So I mean, you gotta think about that.
Yeah, and you think like Uma Thurman, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Those are big names.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would
don't work with Arnold Schwarzenegger on a 23% Rotten Tomatoes film just to say I worked with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, heck yeah, I would too.
Even if the film was the worst movie ever made, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. When are you gonna ever get an opportunity to do that again? When are you gonna get an opportunity to be Batman and play opposite of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Exactly. Arnold Schwarzenegger is your villain.
You will never, ever, ever be able to do that again. So then, he turns it down. George Clooney picks it up in probably the most regrettable move of George Clooney's career.
Yes.
And then it does okay financially, but everyone hates it. It's probably the worst reviewed of all the Batman movies, Batman and Robin.
I don't know. Is it worse than Suicide Squad?
Oh, well, I wasn't saying Suicide Squad. I was saying it's probably the worst reviewed of the Batman movies.
Okay,
strictly Batman movies. So Suicide Squad is just completely a new low for.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it. I can't attest to that, but I will see it when it's on video.
You should see it this week so we can talk about it in the next.
I really don't want to see it now.
That can be the running thing. Every week I will tell you to see Suicide Squad, and every week you won't do it until it eventually comes out to video, and then
I will do it, and then I'll just be like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't see it in theaters,
right,
or I'll be sad.
There you go.
Maybe.
Okay, so I'm done with talking about Batman now. That's because it's
all right. Yeah,
dumb.
Is it time to get into the games?
Well, I want to talk about one more thing.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
The games. So there's another. Well, speaking of games, there's a game that just came out that everyone is talking about right now. Do you know what game I'm talking about? I know you don't keep up as much as I do.
Which one is it?
So it just came out on Steam today. It came out on PlayStation 4 on Tuesday. It's called No Man's Sky. Have you heard of this game?
No.
Okay, so this is the big procedurally generated universe exploration.
Star Citizen?
No, it's not Star Citizen. It's similar to that. It's procedurally generated universe exploration game. You can
a space?
Fly around.
4X
no,
kind of game?
No. You can fly. See, I can't even explain it to you because it's so hard to explain. Anyway, so you fly around universes, you land on planets, you discover shit, and then, you upgrade your spaceship or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, it got an enormous amount of hype because it was in development for 3 years. It was shown at pretty much every PlayStation event. You've probably seen it and you just don't remember the name.
Yeah.
So it came out on Tuesday and people were very, 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 very excited because the game kind of promised you the ability to explore space and find new alien planets and new alien creatures and, all that stuff.
Is it online multiplayer?
So that's the next talking point.
Okay.
So it got completely and totally panned. People say it's bad. Pretty bad. I mean, some people say it's good. But the general consensus is it's not even close to what it should be. So it's not doing great in the review category.
Yeah.
One of the largest controversies in the game is, a year back or however long it was, the developer of the game said that basically, you'll be able to explore all these planets and it's all procedurally generated and it's 18 quadrillion planets or some ridiculous, giant universe number, right? And they have that many. They're all procedurally generated though, so it's not
I think I know where this is going.
It's not on hard disk. And then he was he basically said that all these people are sharing these planets together. So people assumed there was this kind of multiplayer component, and the developers didn't deny it, but they didn't really confirm it either. So they kind of danced around this issue for 2.5 years or
yeah.
so. And now it's come out, and people are going on Twitch or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, I'm in this galaxy on this planet. Meet me here in 5 minutes." And another guy's coming to meet the guy there, and all of a sudden they're like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, he's like, "I don't know. Where are you?" And he's like, "I'm standing right here." And eventually people discovered that like they can't see each other, so it's not actually online multiplayer. Even though the game was kind of, sort of sold. I mean, not really, but people wrongfully assumed that, and it's a giant like hullabaloo going on right now, basically.
So,
About it.
Is there any multiplayer component to it at all?
The multiplayer component is that since there's 18 quadrillion planets, whenever I land on a planet that has been undiscovered, like if I'm the first person in the world that plays this game that discovered this planet, I get to name it, and I get to be the person that discovers all its species. So my name will be there if someone else comes on the planet. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like I'll be the Magellan of that planet, if you will. You know what
yes.
I mean? So that's the multiplayer component. And I think that the developers hyped up the multiplayer component a little too much and weren't very clear on what exactly it entailed. So there's these people that were expecting this vast, exceedingly complicated online, like EVE Online kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. And, it's not that at all. And I'm not sure who's to blame in that situation, but it's kind of an amusing thing to read about because it's so crazy. The expectations that people had for this game are like not even close to what it actually is, and how they got to that point.
It doesn't sound that fun.
It doesn't, and the weird thing is that it was very, very hyped up from the beginning, and people, I guess they just took the concept and like ran with it, and like formed this narrative in their head of like, this is what the game is. And now they're disappointed.
So is there a story mode? I mean, you say it's procedurally generated, but is that the whole game?
Yeah, I mean the whole game is as far as I know, I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
But I've watched a lot. I've watched probably 3 or 4 hours of people playing the game, so I'm pretty well versed in what's going on. But you start out on a planet, a random planet. Your spaceship's broken. You have to collect some materials to fix your spaceship. Then you can travel to other planets and discover stuff on their planets. And then there's some space stations and stuff where they can like buy stuff from NPCs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you collect a lot of materials to upgrade your ship and upgrade your weapon and stuff like that. But I mean, the big gameplay loop is going to planet and walking around and
just checking it out,
and farming stuff. And as I say it, I realize how boring that sounds. But I'm not one of the people that was super hyped for it. I was interested, but never never.
I mean that's interesting as like that seems like it should just be part of a game though. I don't know if that's a game by itself.
Well, so the other thing is like it's a really good looking game. It's 3D. It's not 2D. It's not. It's an.
It's 3D.
Yeah. Shut up. It's an independent game, right? It was developed by an independent developer, but it is $60. So a lot of people are kind of, complaining about the price tag once they found out.
It's just like sightseeing.
I mean, let's be fair. If you enjoy exploration, it does sound like a really cool game.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people were like, and I'm going to be able to like do co-op, planet exploration with my friends.
Stealing
ships. Space pirating and all that stuff. It's like, no, it's not that. But somehow people got that impression. So read about that because it's a fun controversy going on right now. It is getting blasted by people. There's a lot of angry fans on the internet right now. It's got like Metacritic bombed, like people go on Metacritic and like rate it 0 because they like
because they're mad.
Yeah, so it's the current like thing this week of like I'm mad at this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an interesting concept, like procedurally generated universe in space. Like that's cool as heck.
It is a very interesting concept, but somewhere along the line the message got conflated to like
it's
pirating,
it does seem like I would want to do more in that world. Like did you play Freelancer?
Yeah.
I don't know if that game, I don't think it was procedurally generated.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. But yeah, maybe something like that where there's like random NPCs you can talk to or like missions or something would be fun.
I think there's like a story in the game, but it's like it's
Yeah.
randomly given out.
Yeah, a story arc might I don't know.
But I don't know how, like, curated the story is. It might just be like a random bit story.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how it could be too in a procedurally generated world.
Yeah, because you can go anywhere at any time. You're not on any kind of specific path.
Is it like infinite? Like it just keeps going? Theoretically.
I mean, it's practically infinite because it's like 18 quadrillion or something. You're never going to do all that. So it's not infinite, but like it might as well be because no one's ever going to be able to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like if they played nonstop for like their whole life, they wouldn't,
Yeah.
the thing.
I'm going to do it. That's my new calling
your
in
goal.
life. I'm going to find all
goes.
the planets.
Yeah. Buy it for $60 and tell me. No, actually don't buy it on Steam because the PC version is like apparently really poorly optimized, so definitely don't do that. Anyway, so that was your news and entertainment segment of this show. I hope you enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. See, it's good because we're kind of telling us each other things that we don't necessarily know. So
yeah.
We're giving each other a little primer on
life.
On life. On life, the universe, and everything. No, on our like facets of the universe.
Universe and the world.
The world. The procedurally generated universe.
All right, are you ready for the game?
I am so ready for the game.
Okay, so on this podcast, we play games and we keep track of who wins. And the game varies depending on what we feel like doing or what we invent 5 minutes before we start the show.
Hey, don't pull the curtain back like that.
Okay. All right, anyway, this week's game, we're going to kind of do trivia between the two of us.
I'm really excited about this.
I'm pretty excited about it. We have some questions prepared.
Yeah, so this week's game, last week we did top 10 lists, which... I mean, it's kind of a game, but we basically just voted on who had the best top 10 list. Yeah. This week, we're doing a real game, trivia, and we each came up with, before the show, 5 different trivia questions of different categories to ask each other. And you may think, that doesn't sound that exciting. But, wait, there's more.
Oh.
The exciting part of the game is that these are going to be A, really hard trivia questions that we probably will not get. And B, there are, how many do we have? 10 different? Yeah, 10. We have 10 different like lifelines that each of us can choose to have on hand if we need them to use during the game to hopefully help the.
So how many different lifelines do we get over the course of all the questions?
So we're only going to get 3. We're following Who Wants to Be a Millionaire rules here. You're going to only be able to use 3 lifelines over the course of the questions, but you can pick which 3 lifelines you want out of the 10.
Okay.
So since I've kind of invented the life. Well, you invented some of them. So I will give you first choice of the lifelines, and I'll just read them out, and to our audience. So the lifelines that we have, we have the classic lifelines from like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So this trivia is it's multiple choice. It's A, B, C, D. They're all hard. So we have like the classic kind of lifelines like 50-50, like you eliminate 2 of the questions. We've got phone a friend, or internet a friend, however you want to contact your friend or acquaintance or whatever. We have Ask a Rando, which is one I'm excited about. Go to what site are we using for this?
We're going to go on Omegle.
Go on Omegle and ask someone there, and hopefully they know the answer to the question. My favorite of all of them is the Monty Hall it, which if you're unfamiliar with at home, just Google it because it's hard to explain how it works, but it's basically 50-50, but with more math. So then we have, why don't you introduce the rest?
So the rest is It's a Mystery. That's a lifeline. I forgot what it does.
Well, that one is a mystery.
Yeah, that one, one of us asks the other person for a hint, and they'll just give us a totally awful hint that will probably be useless.
Right, but it could be good.
It could be.
And it's completely up to the other person's discretion.
Yeah. The other lifeline is Bust a Move, and then we've got Rhyme Time, and
where I have to. The person that's asking the question has to make a rhyme
Yes.
that
And
hopefully helps answer the question somehow.
And then the last one is the annexation of Puerto Rico. That
Which
one's
is a
secret,
secret.
though.
That's a
We're not
secret.
allowed to tell you what
Oh,
that one
and
is.
the big ones. We have 5-second Google, 10-second Bing, and 30-second Yahoo, which allows you to use the respective sites that amount of time
Yeah.
in order to find out what question what the answer to the question is.
You get more time on Bing and Yahoo because they're worse search engines.
They're ad heavy.
Yes.
So, what have you picked out your 3 yet? That you-
Yeah, I'll do
got your
I'll do Monty Hall, Omegle, and 5-second Google.
Monty Hall, Omegle, and 5-second Google. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me mark you down. Monty
Yeah.
Hall, Omegle. Monty Hall's a good choice. And you of course chose 5-second Google, so that's great. Now I can't use that because I feel like that's the go-to.
Yeah.
5-second Google. All right, I'm gonna go with 10-second Bing. I know that's not as
Yeah,
good.
good luck with that.
But I think it'll be useful. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
sure it will.
10-second Bing. So you already chose Omegle, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 10-second Bing, phone a friend, and rhyme time.
Nice.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm going with.
All right. Are we ready to start the questions?
Yeah, I think so. What are
Yeah, let's just go over the categories real
let's
quick, I
do it.
guess.
Yeah. So we decided on the 5 categories beforehand.
So there's going to be one question from food, one question from games, one from movies, one from history, and then a wild card
Wow,
question.
you have to say it wild card like that.
Wild card.
Wild card.
Whoa.
Oh, so you ready to start this off? Let's do one at a time.
Okay.
You said your food one is super good, so I'll let you go after me.
Okay.
Because I don't want to follow your really good food question.
All right. So the first category is food.
It's food, and I'm gonna give you, I'll give you like a minute on the clock for this
Okay.
question. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give you an infinite amount of time, but So this one's pretty easy. Number 1, question 1 in food. What is the primary ingredient in hummus? Is it A, soybeans, B, chickpeas, C, rice, or D, flour?
That's chickpeas.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Are you locking it in?
Oh, it's locked and loaded.
You have to make a noise to lock it in. That's
Ready to
whatever-
roll out.
You got it. All right. Yes, that is the correct answer. You have gotten one, so we're 1-0 now. That was way too easy for you. I should have come up with a harder question.
I am going
That's fine, though.
to demolish you with this question.
All right,
This is
I'm
so
ready.
hard.
I'm gonna have to use a lifeline.
What primary ingredient is
Mm-hmm.
the difference between a hollandaise sauce and a brunaise sauce?
Great.
It is either A, rosemary,
Mm-hmm.
B, tarragon,
Mm-hmm.
C, parsley, or D, chives.
What the hell? Okay, I think I'm gonna use a lifeline.
Okay.
So rosemary, tarragon, parsley, chives, right?
Yep.
Rosemary,
And it's the
tarragon,
difference
parsley.
between hollandaise and brunaise.
I've never even heard of brunaise before. I know what hollandaise is though, because it's really good. Off the top of my head, I'm kind of feeling.
Which lifeline did you want to use?
Well, I'm talking it out. First.
Okay.
Just give me a second
All right.
to talk it out. I'm kind of feeling rosemary. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not feeling chives. Parsley could be. I mean, I know there's parsley kind of in hollandaise, but I think it's more of a garnish thing. So it could be rosemary or tarragon. I feel like those are the two. I think I'm gonna use a lifeline.
Okay.
I don't want to expend my 10-second Bing for now because that's a really good
Yeah, I gotta save that.
one. So I'm gonna use rhyme time right off the bat.
Rhyme time.
So you have to make a rhyme about the answer. So good luck.
It's gonna give you the answer.
Good. I'm glad. That's why I'm using rhyme time for this one.
What if nothing rhymes with it?
Well, then just do your best.
Oh.
Just do your best.
It's gonna give you the answer instantly.
That's why I picked rhyme time. Do your best.
Okay. It rhymes with Bearagon.
Parsley. No, just kidding. I'm gonna go with tarragon.
Are you sure you don't want to pick rosemary?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, that's pretty close to
It is.
Bearagon.
It does sound just like Bearagon. Bearagon.
Okay,
That sounds like a Pokemon, doesn't it?
The correct answer is
Bearagon?
tarragon. You got it.
Yeah. Doesn't Bearagon sound like a Pokemon?
Yeah, it does. That would be a good
Bearagon.
Pokemon name.
Yeah, Bearagon. It kind of sounds like a water type.
Like a water bear.
It's like a bear, and it has like little flippers on it. It can't swim. It can't swim very well, though. You know
And
what I
it
mean?
makes like a calling sound, like
It goes, "Ah!" It's like a big seal bear,
it's a big seal bear, Bearagon.
but it looks exactly like a bear.
Yes.
It just has like flippers instead of paws. That's like it. You know what I mean?
That's a really, really
It looks
frightening.
it looks like a grizzly though, like with like flippers. Bearagon. I think this is going to be in the new Pokemon game. Okay, sorry. Question 2. I'm sorry I got distracted by
It's
Bearagon.
okay. So it's 1-1.
It is 1-1. I already used the lifeline. All right, so my next question for you, I'm not going to give you as much time on this one because this one is, you could count this out. So I'm
Okay.
going to give you 10 seconds on the clock to answer. If you want to use a lifeline, just call it out and, we'll figure it out then.
Okay.
So how many blocks are there in Tetris? Is it A5, B6, C7, or D8?
Do you mean how many different types of
yes,
blocks?
how many different types of blocks?
Okay, I'm gonna have to do a omegle.
You're gonna omegle this?
I'm gonna ask the internet.
Let's do it.
Let's load up omegle.com.
You're gonna ask your random stranger how many blocks there are in Tetris. You don't just know off the top of your head?
See, my plan is to count them while I'm taking up time.
Oh, I see. You're clever. And then the person
Okay,
on
I'm
Omegle
talking to the
will
person. Hi
just-
there.
So you're on.
How many blocks are in Tetris?
Oh, let's see what he says. Do you
Hang
want to
on.
give him the
Okay,
possibilities?
1, 2, 3,
5, 6, 7, 8.
4.
Do you want to give him the possibilities?
Okay, I'm gonna go with 5.
You're going with 5?
Yes.
Are you even waiting for your Omegle?
No.
response?
He said
You
he's a
can-
26-year-old man and then blocked me. So, okay, so here's how the chat went. You are now chatting with a random stranger. Say hi. I said hi there. He said, hey, 26M. I said, how many blocks are there in Tetris? He says, stranger is disconnected.
You can get another. You can get one more Omegle for that.
Do I get one more? Okay.
You get one more Omegle.
All right. I should say hi. Hi. How many... Hang on. How many blocks are there in Tetris? Hey, this is a real male from Alaska, age 19, looking to chat with a female. I'm a fisherman and am out fishing now. The fishery is closed till tomorrow, so I'm really bored just sitting on the boat. Maybe you could entertain me.
This is a long introduction.
He says, I don't know, haha, I don't play games.
That was like a really long introduction.
Well, he sounds really interesting.
You should keep talking to him while we do the rest of this podcast. Just pretend you're a woman.
I don't...
Just do it. It's fine.
He says, haha, I don't play games. Haha, is that to see if I'm real? Because I am, smiley face.
Oh,
No,
we gotta keep going with this guy.
We're aborting
No.
that mission.
We got to keep going. No,
No,
keep going
okay,
with this
we're
guy.
out. I'm done
no,
talking to him.
I think Omegle could be like a new format that we do here. This is
Well,
good.
we'll discuss that in the future.
All
But
right,
my
all
final
right.
answer is 5 different types.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. The
Damn it.
actual answer is 7. C7.
What? So there's the straight one, the L-shaped one, the square one, the Z one, and What are the other types? The L. Did I say that already?
Oh, you're right. It is 5. Just kidding.
You're terrible. Your question was wrong.
I had to consult. I forgot to write the answer down. It is 5. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. It's 5.
That's terrible.
I was
Okay.
just kidding.
You were just testing to see if I knew.
I was testing you. I was testing if you knew.
All right, so it's 2-1, and I get to ask you the games one
and
now.
you used your Omega one.
Yeah, and it worked
I will allow
well.
you to use it again if you want to.
I probably
in place
will.
of another lifeline.
All right. What is the name of the mercenary contract fighters in the Armored Core series?
Great.
A. Jackals. B. Falcons. C. Eagles. D. Ravens.
Ooh. Jackals, Ravens, and what were the other two?
Jackals, Falcons, Eagles, Ravens.
So, I don't know why, but I have, Jackals is what's jumping out at me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm going to have to use a lifeline on this one.
Got it. Which one are you going to use? You cannot use rhyme time again.
Going to go with 10-second Bing.
Okay, 10-second Bing.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use a lifeline. I'm just going to guess.
Okay.
Because I have 3 more, and I think they're going to be hard. So I'm going to go Jackals, Falcons, Eagles, and Ravens.
Yep.
So one of those is not a bird, which is Jackal.
Yes.
So I'm kind of leaning Jackal. I'm going to go with, and it's mercenaries, right?
Yes.
That sounds very Jackal-y to me for some reason. So I'm going to go with Jackals. Final answer.
Final answer is Jackals. That is incorrect. It's Ravens.
Damn it! So I was close. Not really. But.
I picked Jackals because that sounded the most mercenary.
So you
fighter.
agree that it does sound the most mercenary?
Yeah, that was a ploy.
Oh, that was clever. All right, fine. Be that way. All right. So now you're in the lead.
In the lead.
2-1. So it's my turn it's your turn and my turn to ask you.
Okay.
So we're on category 3, which is movies.
Okay.
This is a tough one. When producer Harvey Weinstein wanted to edit this animated film to make it more marketable, the director mailed him a katana with the message, "No cuts." What was the name of this film?
It's an animated film?
It's an animated film.
Okay.
Is it A, Princess Mononoke, B, Akira, C, Toy Story, or D, The Castle of Cagliostro?
Will you tell me the names of the producer and the director again?
The producer is Harvey Weinstein, and I did not give you the director's name.
Okay, you should.
Well, I didn't.
All right, my final answer is Toy Story.
Toy Story is your final answer?
Yes.
You're not using a lifeline?
Nope.
Toy Story is incorrect.
What? You trapped me.
How did I trap you? Why would the director of Toy Story mail someone a katana?
I don't know, because they're weird.
The correct answer is Princess Mononoke.
Crap, they didn't sound Japanese.
Well, they are.
Great.
See?
All right,
Now-
so we're both at 2-1.
That was a perfectly fair question.
It
If
was.
I told you it was Hayao Miyazaki, you would have got it immediately.
Yeah, I would have gotten it immediately. All right. My movie question is, which actor played Zed in the movie Zardoz? A.
What the hell does that mean? All right, go ahead. Sorry.
The character's name is Zed.
All right,
the movie
I got
is
you.
Zardoz.
Never even heard of that, but all right, let's do it.
A. Burt Reynolds. B. Bella Lugosi. C. Sean Connery. D. Christopher Walken.
Ooh, that's tough. Okay, so I feel like...
The movie is Zardoz. Your choices are
Zed.
Burt Reynolds, Bella Lugosi, Sean Connery, or Christopher Walken.
Zardoz does not sound like a Burt Reynolds movie. Let me just put that out there right now.
It doesn't?
No.
Does it
does
sound
not.
like any of their kind of
No,
movies?
it doesn't. But it especially doesn't sound like a Burt Reynolds movie. So I'm going to eliminate Burt Reynolds from the running immediately.
Okay.
So I got Christopher Walken, I got Sean Connery, and what was the other person?
Bella Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi sounds right because it sounds like a really bad B movie that he would be in. Because he was in a lot of those.
Yep.
But I don't know. It sounds a little sci-fi too, and he was more in the horror ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Sean Connery does not sound like a movie he'd be in, but he was in a lot of random weird movies in the 1980s. So you got to put that in there. Okay, I'm gonna use a lifeline.
All right.
I'm gonna use. I think I can. I think I can get away with a 10-second Bing on this one. Do you think I can get away with a 10-second Bing? I think I can get away.
It's a very obscure movie.
Zardoz and Zed. I can do it. All right.
All right. I'm gonna get the clock
typing up. I'm typing in Bing. I'm not gonna hit enter until you tell me.
Okay.
It's like kind of depends on how fast my internet loads.
I'm gonna say on your marks, get set, go.
All right. Hold on. For the 10-second Bing, do I get to go to Bing first and then type it in, or do I have to like load the Bing website?
All right.
first?
You can just have the Bing homepage up, but you can't have typed in the question
I got the
yet.
Bing homepage.
All right.
Already.
Hang on.
Zardoz Zed, right?
On your marks,
Yeah.
get sets,
Uh-huh.
go.
Zardoz. Oh, God.
5 seconds have expired.
Hold on.
Time
Okay, I
up.
got it. Sean Connery.
Sean Connery is the correct answer.
Yes! Oh my God, I didn't even see his name. I just saw Sean Connery's naked body, like bare body, and I was like,
Don't
"There
you
he
Don't you like that costume?
is!" Yes.
You
that's
really
an
need to
amazing-
see that movie.
That's an amazing costume. Like, I just saw a picture of him, like, standing there bare-chested, and I'm like, there he is. It's Sean Connery. Okay. That was kind of a close call.
By the way, you need to see that
I
movie.
do. I should see it.
The costume is a very strong indication of.
I've already saved it to my my homepage. I'm just kidding. I actually bookmarked the page, so I'll look at it later.
Okay, so what's the
that was
score?
good.
It's two.
You're in the lead still.
No, I'm not. I don't think so.
You are.
I think it's 2-2.
Oh no, you're right. It is 2-2 because you got my movie one wrong, but I got the game one wrong.
Yeah. Okay,
So it is 2-2 right now.
2-2,
All right.
and
So,
now we're up to history.
This is a good one. Are you ready for this one?
I'm prepared.
All right. Which president secretly underwent a partial jaw removal on a yacht in New York Harbor to treat his cancer?
I don't know.
Is it A, Woodrow Wilson, B, Grover Cleveland, C, Ronald Reagan, or D, Dwight D. Eisenhower?
I'm gonna need to use a lifeline.
Which lifeline do you want to do?
All right, Monty Hall isn't gonna help me very much because I have absolutely no idea who it is.
What are your remaining ones? 5-second Google and Monty Hall?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
5-second Google could be useful.
Can I don't know if I can type out that whole question and get an answer in 5 seconds.
Secret jaw replacement president. I don't know. I don't know how you do. Sorry, I shouldn't be helping you with your query.
All right, I think I'm going to attempt a 5-second Google search.
You're going to attempt? All right,
Yeah.
let me put time on
Let
the
me
clock.
move my microphone to a different spot. Okay, there. Sorry about the noise.
No, you're fine. Let me
right.
get the timer up. This is going to be really close. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. This is going to be hard.
Ready
All right, and the
you are.
question is, which president had their jaw removed in New York Harbor?
Which president secretly underwent a partial jaw removal on a yacht in New York Harbor to treat his cancer?
And what are the choices?
I will copy and paste this question.
No, don't worry about it. What are the...
It's fine. I'm putting it right now.
Okay,
I got
thank
it.
you.
There it is. It's in your Skype now. You
And
can see the question.
which... what are the possibilities?
They're also in Skype. I just let
Okay, thank you.
Woodrow Wilson, Grover Cleveland, Ronald Reagan, and Dwight D. Eisenhower.
All right, you'll say on your marks, get set, go.
I'm ready when you are.
I'm prepared.
All right. On your mark. Get set. Google. And time.
Okay. It's gonna be Grover Cleveland.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Did you get a page up
Yeah.
at least? And
I-
you could
No, I didn't get a page. I just got the search results.
But you're able to glean from the search results.
Yes.
That's good. I'm glad. Good job. 5-second Google is challenging.
It is. It's better than 10-second Bing, though, I would argue.
I don't know. It did take a while to load the picture of Sean Connery, though.
But you had to go off of a picture, too. I actually got text.
That's true. Because, I didn't get... I mean, I got text, but it wasn't Sean Connery, you know.
Yeah, you had to know who was in that.
Who's the bare-chested man. Luckily, I know what Sean Connery's bare chest looks like.
Yes.
So I was able to get it. So there you go. All right, so my turn. My turn to...
All right, it's your turn to answer. What is the year in which the Salem witch trials took place?
Okay.
It is 1681, 1692, 1695, or 1677. I will paste this into the...
Ooh, those are hard year choices. Like, I feel like you should have done, like, 1960.
to 2016.
Yeah. Ooh. I think... Okay. So, I could either use my last one, which is Phone a Friend, or I could save it. I kind of want to save it, because I kind of want to just guess on this one, because I have a feeling, for whatever reason, that it's 1692. I don't know why. I could be getting it confused with Columbus 1492 thing. But I feel like 1692, it feels right. It feels like the year the Salem witch trials happened.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 1692 final answer.
And that's correct.
Yeah! Woo!
Good job.
I did it.
Now, like, there were obviously witch trials before and after that date, but that was, like, most of them.
So are we tied up now? I think we are.
So...
Yeah, we are tied up.
Did we both got the history one, so it's 3-3.
Yep, and I think we both only have one lifeline left.
Yes. I have... What do I have? I have Monty Hall, and you have
Monty Hall and
Phone a Friend?
I have Phone a Friend, yeah.
All right.
All right, so...
It's pretty close.
So you might as well use Monty Hall in this next one. So, my last question, the wild card question, it's kind of a doozy.
Oh boy, have I got a doozy for you, too.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Last question? Okay. This Russian shortwave radio station, known as The Buzzer, broadcasts a short, monotonous buzz tone at 25 tones per minute, 24 hours a day. Occasionally, a Russian man comes on and says secret messages. What was the official name of this station up until 2012?
The Numbers Station.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, you didn't even give me my
The official name is A, RSR 99, B, KGB 3, C, UVB 76, or D, SLN 22. And I will paste this all into your
Thank you.
Skype.
It wasn't the Numbers Station.
Well, I'll tell you what the number station is after you guess. So I know
I'm gonna go for Monty Hall, obviously.
yeah, you're Monty Halling. All right, what is the one you're selecting to Monty Hall? So the one you're going to select, for the folks at home, since we haven't really explained what the Monty Hall does.
Okay.
You're going to select one of the questions.
Right.
Or one of the answers. And then I am going to eliminate one of the remaining that you have unselected. Just delete it from the possibilities.
Right.
And it will basically guarantee that that one is not correct. And then you will have the option to choose to keep where you are on your selection, or choose one of the remaining options still on the table.
Right.
So what are you gonna select?
I am going to choose UVB 76.
You're gonna choose that one.
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to eliminate KGB 3, which is B.
I knew it wasn't that one too.
So now you have A, RSR 99, C, UVB 76, or D, SLN 22. And you can change your selection, but you currently have UVB.
Okay, here's I'm facing a dilemma now.
Okay.
So if I were choosing at random, switching is obviously the optimal choice.
Sure.
But I think it's UVB76. It just feels
it
like
just
that
feels
one.
right.
So I'm
Well,
conflicted.
you really should have put your finger on KGB3 then, if you wanted an optimal strategy.
Crap.
But that's okay.
I did not plan for this. Okay.
But that's okay. Well, it's up to you.
I'm gonna keep it UVB76.
You're gonna keep this final answer?
Oh well, yeah.
That is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So it's funny you mentioned the number station because I think another name, like another colloquial name, is the number station for this. I believe. So
Or they're different. I think the number station. There's a man that just says random numbers.
right.
Or I don't know.
I mean, a number station is a thing, is a radio station that just says, secret numbers or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a general term for what I'm talking about. It's not the name of this particular one. But UVB76, I believe, is a number station. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's cool. That's a cool question.
Thank you. You should look it up. It's an interesting.
Yeah, I would like to read the Wikipedia page for that.
There's this cool article on it, because it's like in some like really remote town of Russia.
Yeah.
And it, people have tracked, like, they've basically triangulated where it's broadcasting from. And it broadcasts from, like, this old, like, shack in some, like, really, like, ghost town in, like, rural Russia.
That's spooky.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll send you the article.
It's just a drunk guy in his shack just
really
having
cool.
some fun.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been doing it since, like, the 80s or something. So, anyway. All right. So, it's 4-3. Last question. This is for all the marbles, because if I get this right, we tie. And if I get it wrong, you win. So I have to get this right if I want to stay in contention.
I think you can get this one, but it's a very weird question.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready.
All right. Which one of these things is involved in the courtship ritual between certain species of hermaphroditic snails and slugs?
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
A. Love darts. B. Adhesive traps. C. Dancing. D. Shell breaking.
Can you paste this into Skype, please?
Right. Yes.
Thank you. And obviously, I'm going to use phone a friend on this one.
I can't wait for you to ask your friend this question.
I think I'm going to ask someone from the internet because it'll be less weird.
Which one of these, I guess you could say behaviors, is involved in the courtship ritual between certain species of hermaphroditic
Let's
snails?
see if any one of our friends is online right now.
All right, go for it.
I'm going to go with Cabot is the only one online right now. It's going to be him. You're going to get a weird message. It's fine though. Hold on. I have to find. Okay, he's online. Here we go.
Don't preface the question with anything.
I just literally just said it.
And then tell him the options. And then just say, quick, this is important.
Oh, Lord. I'm telling him this is important, please. Love darts, adhesive traps, dancing, or shell breaking. Okay, so I can't really see snails dance. Like, I don't really know how that would work.
Really?
I mean, I guess I could see it.
I can see snails dancing.
Shell breaking sounds like it would be bad for the snail.
But, I mean, there are a lot of courtship rituals in animals that could be interpreted as...
Can I just go... Yeah, that's true. Can I just go over how much these sound like rogue RPG character moves for a second?
Yeah.
Like, we have love darts, adhesive trap, dancing, and shell breaking.
Yeah.
Like, they all sound like moves that, like, a rogue would be doing.
Yeah.
I set the adhesive trap, and then I danced over to him and love darted him, and then I did the shell break.
Did the shell break technique.
Combo. Cabot is not responding.
Ask,
Oro's online. Hold on. Let me
ask
him.
someone else.
Can I ask someone else?
Yes.
I'm prefacing it with, please, this is important.
This is important. I'm very happy you chose ask a friend on this question.
Why is that?
Because it's the weirdest one.
Let's see if any of my Facebook friends are online right now. Nobody's online. This is terrible.
Well,
Oh no.
when no
Got
one
something
responds on Who
responded.
Wants to Be a Millionaire, then
This is what it is.
yep, it is what it is. So you might have to just guess.
So how much time are we gonna give me to do this?
I will give you 60 seconds from now.
From now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Okay. Can I ask you?
No, that's it's a
Damn it.
mystery. That's a whole
Damn
separate.
it. Oh, that is true. That's true. It's another thing. No one's online. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna ask my friend. Yeah, he'll know. He'll know. This. He'll know.
Who wouldn't?
He'll know. Damn it, Cabot, Oro, they're not responding to me.
They're probably just like, whoa. 30 seconds.
Damn it.
All right, you should give me a
Quick,
guess
30
so that
seconds.
it can default to that.
I'm gonna guess love darts. That's
Okay.
gonna be my guess, but I'm not gonna yeah. That's my love dart.
15 seconds. And 10.
Come on, somebody! Damn it! Now I'm gonna have all these weird questions like that. I have
Spamming
asked
all of
every
your
one
friends.
Of my friends.
All right, and that's
No
time.
one answered.
Are you ready to find out the winner of the game?
Damn it! Yeah, I am.
The correct answer is love darts.
Yes! It is love darts.
Certain species of hermaphroditic snails and slugs fire chitinous darts into each other as a courtship ritual.
Wow! I can't believe that's right. That was the most ridiculous one.
I don't know why they do that, and neither do scientists.
How do they shoot darts?
Well, it's not like a projectile, it's like a contact shot.
Okay.
They squeeze the chitinous dart out of their slug body into the other
into
slug
the other
body.
one? That
Yes.
is some creepy shit.
And yeah, I don't know why they do that, but they do. You can look up pictures of it. I've seen them.
That is, I don't even understand what that means, but I need to let all my friends know that I got the question and I don't need them.
I got it right.
I'll,
Okay, so we
now, like 3 of my friends have this question, basically. Since they're gonna
Yes.
check their phone sometime, and like the first thing they'll see is which one of these is involved in the courtship ritual of hermaphroditic snails. It's like, great, thanks. All right.
So we're tied.
Yeah, we're tied up. We have no more lifelines.
do you want to do a sudden death round?
We should do a sudden death round. And what I want to do for the sudden death is we each get one more lifeline of our choosing that hasn't been used.
Okay.
And, I mean, how do you want to do the questions, though?
We'll just not multiple choice. We have like 30 seconds to think
Yeah.
of a question,
Okay.
and then we keep
perfect.
going back and forth until
Yes,
someone's the
that's-
winner.
And we have one lifeline. You can use it any time.
Yes.
And the first person that loses a question, that like fails a question, loses.
Okay.
Right?
Let's do it.
Okay.
How do we decide who goes first?
Since
How about we make it so that you have to win by 2, so that the
that's
person,
good.
so there's no unfair advantage.
Tennis rules.
Yeah.
Yep. Got it.
All right, let's go. You go first.
I'll go. I ask the question first.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What is the kingdom's name in the Legend of Zelda series?
Hyrule.
Yes. Damn it. I mean, that's really easy. But it's the only thing I can think of.
What is
what are
another
your
name for a
lifelines?
Cat 5 cable?
Ethernet cable.
Correct.
We need to choose our other lifelines too.
I'll do Omegle.
Again?
Yep.
All right. I'm not gonna do phone a friend again. That was shit. I'm gonna do 10-second ping again.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry. Oh, is it my turn again?
Yes.
So I got Cat 5 cable. What is the shit? This is harder than I thought it would be. What does LOL stand for?
Laugh out loud.
Yes.
I gotcha. Who directed Audition?
Shit. I don't know the answer to this. I'm gonna have to 10-second bang it.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
All right. On your marks. Get sets. Go. 5 seconds.
Takashi Miike.
Correct.
Yes.
But your lifeline is gone.
It is. I need one for you. Which 1995 film based on the 1811? I just googled something.
You're
Which
not allowed to
1990
do that.
Damn it! Okay.
It's against the rules.
All right. What does? Okay. Hold on. I'm getting a book.
Just think of
I don't have anything.
think of a movie thing.
What movie that was released in 1999 stars Keanu Reeves?
The Matrix.
Yes.
All right.
I'm
How
really bad
about-
at thinking of questions.
All right. Oh
This is
no!
the
Now I
worst.
need to think of one.
This is the worst game.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay. Rapid fire.
Who is the teacher in Battle Royale?
The name?
The character name.
I don't know the answer to that one.
Ha! I got you with
Damn
one.
it. All right, you have to get one more before you win now. What is the name of the main character in the movie? I'm thinking of this as I go. In the movie, what is the last name of the main character in the movie Jaws?
I don't know.
Chief something.
You're supposed to know the answer to your question.
No, I know the answer.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
I
giving you
don't
a
know.
hint. Okay, it's Chief Brody.
Okay.
I got that one.
Yes.
Your turn.
What is Robin Williams' character name in 1 Hour Photo?
God damn it! What the hell are these questions? I don't know. John Williams
It's Psy.
photo. Damn it.
I got you. That's
what?
2.
No, because I got one. You got.
Oh, that's right. We have to win by 2.
Aha!
Okay.
Eat it. What is? I lost my train of thought now. Great, good job.
Success.
That's fine. What is Revolver Ocelot's Russian name in the Metal Gear Solid series?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Vladimir Nabokov.
Yes. No, it's Shalashaska. Eat it.
Who is the current #1 ranked chess player in the world?
Oh, Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah.
All right. If I stump you on this one, I win. You know that, right?
We're tied.
No.
Yes.
You didn't get Revolver Ocelot.
But you didn't get Battle Royale question.
I got Magnus Carlsen though.
Oh yeah, right. Right. You're right.
Yep.
Okay.
What is the in what year did the film Blade Runner come out?
Crap.
Yeah.
1989.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
No, it's 1982.
Oh wow, it was so ahead of its time.
Yes, I win.
Good job.
I think I win, right?
Yeah,
I
you win. You're the winner.
Yes, the winner is me. Wow, that was
pretty
hard.
intense.
That was intense. You didn't use your lifeline.
Oh crap. Oh well. I already lost. I don't think Omega would have been a very big help, honestly.
Hey, when did Blade Runner come out? I'm a 26
Old
male
man.
from Alaska.
You wanna chat?
I'm in a truck right now, just taking a smoke break. Do you want to chat with me?
It's like, no, I need to know how many blocks there are in Tetris.
Tetris, shut up! Oh wow, that was good. All right, yeah, that game was all right. So let's adjust the score. So it was 76-54, and that game was worth 23 points.
Was
today.
it really? That seems like a lot.
So I am at 99 points. 99-54. You got a lot of catching up to do.
All right.
It's okay though, you know. Sometimes it happens.
I'll get you next time.
Yeah. So that was a fun game. I enjoyed.
Yeah, that was
even
fun.
Though it was really hard.
We had some interesting conversation topics along the way, which
I think. Yeah. I think trivia is a tough one. It's really hard.
yeah, it is hard.
Any closing thoughts of the day
Closing
today?
thoughts.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about any specific things?
So do we have any ideas about what we might do next time yet, or
I do not. Do you
should
have
we
any
just
good
surprise
ideas?
people?
Do you have good ideas?
Well, so far we've done a list game and a trivia game.
Yeah.
So next time, I think we should just surprise people.
Yeah, we'll surprise them.
But yeah.
Yeah, we could do best fake Pokemon names. Remember? With
with Bearagon.
Bearagon. That's a really good name for Pokemon. No, we'll figure it out. We'll surprise people what the game of the week is next week.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna change every time. It's crazy like that, right?
Yeah, and by the I think by the next episode I will have seen Stranger Things in its entirety, so there will be some cool discussion about that too, probably.
Cool. All right. Any closing remarks?
Closing remarks?
Yeah.
Blast you for beating me.
Well, it's good. Good closing remark. We should end with a quote by a famous person. Do you have any favorite choice quotes?
How about...
I'm finding the first one. Oh, here's a Steve Jobs quote. Here we'll go.
What did he say?
I don't like Steve Jobs, but we're ending with
I don't
this.
like him either, but...
Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow know what you truly want to become.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm really happy we closed on that
deep.
note.
That was deep. All right, this has been Doing It Live. I'm Time Aces.
My name is Bat Snacks, and we will see you next time.
See you next time.
All right.
Good night.
Goodbye, everyone.
Woo!